What's up, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be going over Scout Sniper, Marine Scout Sniper. I'm going to be telling you what I know about him, what I've seen, comparing him to being in the infantry and all that stuff. We're going to dive into all of that stuff today, guys. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, guys, let's go ahead and see what the Marine Corps Scout Snipers got going on. Where's the secondary military? All right, so like it says, this is not a primary MOS. This is a secondary military occupational special designator, which means this is a like I said, it's a secondary MOS. So most Scout Snipers are in the infantry, right? So anyone can try out. Anyone can try out to become part of the Scout Sniper platoon. So within your battalion, you will have a Scout Sniper, platoon. And you can try out for it as an 03, a machine gunner, a mortarman, whatever. You can try out for it whenever they hold their NDOT, whenever they hold their tryouts. From there, you will be part of the Scout Sniper platoon, and then they will start training, and you would do all that stuff, and they will prepare you for Scout Sniper school, and then you go to school, and if you pass, then you will be a Scout Sniper. But this right here, them crawling through the woods and stuff like that, and you know how they're all camouflaged up, this is really, really accurate. If you have a really good Scout Sniper platoon, you will never, ever see them during a field out, and it will look something like this, I promise. See, and they said it down there. This is a secondary MOS of a infantryman or a reconnaissance marine that have graduated from the school. So usually one of the requirements is to be able to join the Scout Sniper platoon. So I've heard from buddies that went in, because at first I was going to go, but I was like, I don't want those problems. But you have to have an expert rifle, and able to even try out, and able to be like a part of the platoon. You have to have an expert rifle score. So they're going to look for people that have that. They're going to look for really in shape individuals and stuff like that. So you're not going to just be able to like, oh, I want to become a sniper, but you have like a marksman rifle score and you're not good at PT, anything like that. So just know that right off the bat, you have to have an expert rifle score. Now, I will say, from all the ones I've heard go into Scout Sniper School, you will see some guys that go in, you're like, I know for sure they're going to make it, come back, they don't pass. And they say most of the time this is the reason why the distance shoot is one of the hardest ones, things to pass in school. People pass the stalking, people pass everything else. They get to the distance shoot and they fail because it's just that hard. It's a very, very hard shoot. So just know that if you're not really a good shot, if you're not really comfortable with shooting, this might not be the route for you. Also, if you're not willing to be able to sit in one spot, in one location for hours on end, this is not good for you if you're not good with bugs and stuff like that. Because you're going to be on the ground, you're going to be doing a lot of stuff, you're going to be getting rained on, you can't move, you're not going to be able to do what other people do and be able to get out the rain. No, you have to stay in that one location and scout out or do some reconnaissance, do whatever you need to do. So just stuff to think about. Okay. I will say this uniform I got on, this Cortex, it's supposed to keep you waterproof and keep rain off you. It does not work. The Gore-Tex sucks. It's just gonna get soaked and then you'll get soaked right after. So it doesn't really do anything, to be honest. This looks like Camp Lejeune. 10.6. All right, so the basic requirements to be able to go to school. right off the rip. It says scout snipers must earn the rank of lance corporal, be selected by their battalion to join the scout sniper platoon, as I covered earlier in the video. So yes, you have to do at least a lance corporal to be able to go to scout sniper school. They might let you in the scout sniper like platoon as a PFC, but I highly doubt it. But I've heard and seen some people join very early that are really motivated and really show that they are wanting this. So yeah.
Robinson.
So you must fast school. You see that? This is our chairs in the field, MRE boxes. Sometimes you'll see people with field chairs, but if you go look at other branches, they might have like stuff to sit on. Like, no, this is how we're rocking. We're sitting on boxes. Marine Corps is poor. Look at his cover. His cover is a piece of paper. Look at that. Look at that. Only 10% of scout snipers' job actually involves shooting. Crazy. So I said, if you're not, look, this video is very good. This is a very good video. As I'm saying, if you're not able to sit in one location, you're not gonna be able to go take a piss. You're not gonna be able to take a shit. No, you gotta stay there. You're not gonna be able to eat. You're not gonna be able to move, because there's been many field ops where we'll walk right past some, snipers laying down, and we just don't even notice them. We didn't even know they were there, but they were right there the entire time. So I'm telling you, this is not just I saw this on Call of Duty and I really wanted to be this. Like, no, this is only for a select, group of people. This is not for everyone. And I will say one thing. You will see many people that join the scout sniper platoon that you'd be like, wow, really, they made it? And that's because they show the motivation, they show the will, the drive to become the scout sniper, like a scout sniper. But like, just because you make the platoon doesn't mean you're going to become a scout sniper. Like I said, there's been many guys where you're like, I know for sure he's going to pass school, that come back and failed something. It's a very hard thing, very hard course. That's why it's only select, it's only a select group of scout snipers within the Marine Corps, just because it's just that hard. Me personally, I've only seen 3 actual scout snipers out of my whole 4 years in the Marine Corps in my battalion, just because that school is just that hard.
Are you out?
Yeah.
Well, just because they're showing a ship, and they said each team has a shooter and a spotter, and all that. But so when we were on ship, my first deployment, every time we went through like the Suez Canal or something like that, the snipers would have to go up there and be on watch all day long until we made it through the Suez Canal, or they would be on there until we made it through. So it might not be one day, it might be 2 days, 3 days, but there was always a team up there, scouting out, looking, and doing all that stuff. They lost a lot of sleep while the rest of us were inside the ship just sleeping and doing whatever, playing video games, reading books, and all that. They were working. So it's going to require a little bit more than you from the average like infantryman. So. And I will say, you're going to be lugging around all this gear. Those rifles are not light at all whatsoever. They are some heavy pieces of gear. So yeah, good luck with all that.
Hey, left!
And like the video said, you do get issued an M9. Most infantry Marines do not get issued an M9, even though I think they should. But yeah, you don't. But as a sniper, you will get issued an M9, so that is a plus. You will have an M9 plus your whatever you have within the platoon, whatever your designated rifle or whatever it is in the platoon. But you will also have an M9. And another thing I will say, shooting on a ship while it's like bouncing up and down is one of the hardest things I've like. It's just fun doing because we would like put targets in the back of the ship and like we'll be shooting and you'll be rocking like this and you'll be like. But yeah, it's an experience. If you get to go on a Mew, you'll see what I'm talking about.
Get your gun! Go! Get it up! Haley, just miss low!
Now I would say that would be pretty badass if you became a sniper and got to, and, like shot somebody out fucking like moving a helicopter. You're one badass motherfucker. Like that'd be some shit. And I would say another thing, snipers do get to look. They look pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. They get the pelletors with the mic off of it. They get the high speed Kevlars and all that. Well, which all the infantrymen are getting now. But they look operator as fuck. So your average Call of Duty like character, that's what the sniper's gonna look like. And that was another plus to a lot of people is because they wanted that look. They wanted to feel like that they were operating all this stuff. So that is kind of a plus. But just because you look like an operator, don't mean you operate like one. Look at this shit. Damn. Just saying this remind me of a story. So we're on a field op or whatever. We're busting through trees. We're doing all this, right? Just regular infantrymen. We're busting our ass, right? We're like doing all this stuff. We end up taking a break. We had AAVs and we like sitting in the AAV, whatever. They open up the back of the AAV, we get some air. We're just sitting in the back of the AAV and we just see these three people just sprinting out the woods. They're just hauling ass with their fucking rifle and everything else, just hauling ass. They got their pack on their back, their main pack, just do. They like stop by the AAV, like, guys, do y'all have any water? We haven't had any water in like a day or like 2 days. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? It was these snipers that came out the woods hauling ass and had to go move somewhere else. And these guys drenched in sweat, and we ended up like get past them the canteens. They took a quick swig and then they were off. And we just never saw them until the end of the field op. So that's kind of stuff like I'm telling you that these guys do, and props to them, man, because it takes a special person. Because I know me, I'd have been tired as hell. I'd have been like, look, fuck this shit. I'd have sat my ass in the AV. I'm like, look, these motherfuckers, wait, I'm taking a 10-minute break type shit. So these guys are some special individuals to be able to do the things they do. So mad respect out to these guys.
Like 500 meters in front of us.
Like the video says, it's far from easy. Like even back in the barracks, you'll see these guys building their ghillie suits and all this stuff constantly after work. They're constantly doing something. They'll be filling up sandbags for PT the next morning. Talking about like these guys put in a lot of work to try to become a scout sniper. It is not an easy process whatsoever, but it is possible. People have done it, so therefore it is possible. But it is not going to be easy whatsoever.
No, maybe the next one.
So truck on one of these stocks that will do 25 sets. I was like, okay.
Offset, where this guy is.
He's like, you have to let.
So that's basically what you are as a sniper right here. This in commander's eyes and ears. That's basically your whole entire job. Is your platoon or as the like company commander or whoever you're under, you're their eyes and ears. That's basically your whole entire job. Your job is not really to initiate contact. Your job is not to, do all that stuff. Your job is literally to recon, to look, to see what, like, and tell back what you see, right? You're just trying to help whoever you're assigned to. You're trying to help them, get the edge on the enemy, get, and all that stuff. So that's what your entire job is, just like it states right here. You're supposed to make way into enemy territory undetected and survey commander's eyes and ears. So I said that to say, don't think you're about to be up, like, becoming a sniper and you're going to be doing some Call of Duty shit and taking out, like, high priority, like, fucking individuals. No, this is not a video game. This is real life. And this is what real life is. This is what the job of a sniper is. A scout sniper in the Marine Corps is in real life.
There was probably a little bit.
See, that's another damn thing. You see how all the damn grass I be itching my ass on? They probably have hella bugs on them. I couldn't do that shit. Fuck no.
Especially with all.
Yeah. I just see nothing but the brown.
Hopefully the marks go fast because the road is shot out. Yeah. I had it in the ratio. Time for them to
Look at that shit. They shooting far as fuck.
Yeah.
Alright, just outside the right edge, sir.
Shoot Lima, bottom right.
See? There you go, right there. It says, the purpose of this course is to train a Marine in the knowledge and skills required of a scout sniper serving in an infantry battalion or a recon unit.
Right edge of the box, sir. Good shot. Keep holding what you got.
Go!
Field skills, marksman, and mission planning. So yeah, you're gonna qualify on the M4 series rifle or series sniper rifle. So M1110s, semi-automatic sniper system, the M107 special application scoped rifle, also called the Sasser. It's gonna be a tough course. I'm telling you, tough course. And the reason why I'll say, like, I picked this video, you might be like, dang, they're not really explaining anything. They don't have to. This is showing you real, like, application. This is not the, super motivated documentary on, like, the Marine Scout Sniper School. Oh, look at them. They're in the mud and just dying, and these guys are passing out. Like, no, you're not going to see that all the time. It's going to be like this. This is the real, life kind of sort of the Scout Sniper. This is real application. This is how it's going to be type thing. I didn't want to react to a video of, like, these guys just running around the whole time. Like, no, because it's not going to be like that the whole time. It's going to be stuff like this. So I'm just telling you why I picked this video. I'm telling you, it's a good video. It's going to really show you what you're going to be doing.
Boom, hex. I do it left shoulder. Are you guys absolutely coming out? Left. Hey.
Oh, you can't see that?
Across that dead tree. They're in the
Another thing, most time our snipers at least, didn't have to wear, like, really Marine Corps gear. They kind of got to buy their own gear, so, like, their own flak, war belt, all that stuff. So there's a lot of perks that come with becoming part of the sniper platoon and becoming a scout sniper. You kind of get to do your own kind of thing in the Marine Corps. You don't have to really follow certain stuff. And these guys, they earned a lot of respect within their battalion. Snipers walk around like they're just hot shit and they run everything. But, like, that's just the reality of it. They are separate from the rest of the infantrymen. They've set themselves apart. So that was just another thing, just seeing how they look.
good spot. No wonder you can't find it. You're looking at one tree. I know you're in a shitty position, and I know.
Most people make it to this unknown distance and stalking. I know a guy that made it to that and ended up like snapping his like ankle or something and had to get dropped. But he talked about how most people make it up to unknown distance and they either pass or fail. He said most people will fail the unknown distance, but he was like a select few will pass. Then he said you'll get to stalking and people will pass, and then phase 3 is where most people are phased away or dropped at least.
Doro. Fire. Hit. Re-engage. Fire.
Look at that. Look how far you have to move. You move between 1,200 to 800 yards within 200 yards of the observation post without being like detected. That's insane. I would just say fuck it.
Oh, you hit, buddy. Good shot. 0.5. Still hitting the same spot. All right, hold right edge.
But I will say, my buddy did say most people that do make it past the stalking and unknown distance, he said they usually do, for the most part, pass and all that. He said you might have onesies and twosies that phase away, but the unknown distance, because I believe I said that wrong, but the unknown distance and the stalking is what drops most people. Once you get past that, he said that most people end up passing, if it's really meant for them to pass. But he said that unknown distance shoot, that shit is hard.
Fire. Alright, reload.
And they usually get all the cool stuff, the cool pecs and all that stuff on their rifles, and it's all decked out. Dude, I'm telling you, there's some perks becoming like a sniper. Like, dude, you're not gonna, because as an infantryman, you're definitely not gonna be able to shoot out of a freaking moving aircraft. They're definitely not letting the average infantryman do that. I can tell you that right now. And yes, after you become a scout sniper, you're able to maybe go to jump school or dive school and this stuff. And most people that become scout snipers end up going recon anyways. So you'll be able to do that in recon. And that is the only time, I know a lot of y'all have that question, that is the only time you're able to do those schools, dive school and jump school, is if you're like reconnaissance, scout sniper, or MARSOC. You're not doing that as an average infantryman. Urban sniper scores, high angle sniper scores, yep, all that stuff. All advanced schools. Foreign Forces Sniper School. All kind of schools. Well, guys, that's pretty much the video. That's pretty much Scout Snipers right there. That's realistic stuff of what you're going to be doing, what it's going to look like. I might do a motivated, reaction to it just because a lot of people, I know people want to see that. But I wanted to give y'all a real life application of what it is going to look like to you if you were to go to the school, if you were to be part of a platoon, like what is it going to really look like type thing. Well, hopefully you got a little insight into it. This is just a little introduction to becoming, a scout sniper. What is it going to look like? I'm going to try to find a scout sniper for y'all to interview and really let him tell his story, let him tell his experience and all that stuff, guys. Well, hopefully you liked the video. If you did, please give it a like. If you want me to do another video, if you have something to say, please leave a comment down below, guys. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you do not miss my next video, guys. And as always, thanks for watching.